Have you ever felt like you don't fit into this world, as if your soul is destined for something bigger? Have you experienced moments when the universe seems to send you signals that only you can understand? If these questions resonate in your heart, you're not here by chance. In this video, we'll explore the 10 things that only the chosen ones experience in their lives, those unique signs that mark a special path. Stay with me, because what you will discover today could change your perspective forever. Are you ready to understand why you're different? Start. 1. Sense of deep purpose. From an early age, many people feel an inner restlessness, a constant whisper that tells them that their life is not like everyone else's. If you've ever felt like you're destined for something bigger, even if you don't know exactly what, you might be experiencing one of the clearest signs of the elect, the sense of deep purpose. This purpose is not always revealed immediately. In fact, most of the chosen ones spend years, even decades, navigating uncertainty, searching for answers, and facing challenges that seem to throw them off track. But in reality, every experience, every step, even the mistakes and stumbles, are part of a larger plan that is waiting to be discovered. Deep purpose is like a seed planted in the heart. It may be dormant for a long time, but it is always there, waiting for the right moment to germinate. Sometimes, it manifests as an insatiable need to help others, contribute to the well-being of the planet, or explore the mysteries of life and spirituality. At other times, it is perceived as an inexplicable attraction to certain topics, places, or people that, in some way, seem to be connected to your mission. What sets the chosen ones apart, however, is their ability to keep going, even when the path is unclear. It's as if something inside them knows that there is a destiny waiting for them, something that only they can achieve. Even though they may doubt, even though external circumstances seem to contradict it, that inner voice keeps insisting, you are not here by accident, your life has a deep meaning that time will reveal. This sense of deep purpose can be overwhelming at times. It can make you question everything from your relationships to your life choices. But it's also an incredibly powerful engine. It's what drives you to search beyond the superficial, not to settle for a meaningless life, and to keep exploring until you find your true place in the world. A key aspect of this experience is patience. Many chosen ones feel frustration because the purpose is not revealed as quickly as they hope. But it's important to remember that purpose isn't a destination, it's a journey. Every step you take, every experience you have, prepares you to fulfill that greater mission. It's as if the universe is training you, giving you the tools and skills you'll need when the time comes. In the end, the sense of deep purpose is a gift. It's a guide that connects you to the divine, that reminds you that your life has value and that you're here to make a difference. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that each passing day brings you closer to understanding why you're here. And remember, what you do in the present, even in the smallest moments, contributes to the impact you will have on the world. Don't underestimate your importance. You are part of a divine plan, and your purpose is as unique as you are. 2. Moments of intense solitude. For the elect, loneliness is not simply a circumstance of life, it is a necessary, almost sacred space that allows them to reconnect with themselves and with the divine. Often, these periods of isolation come unexpectedly, relationships that end, social circles that fade, or even a sense of disconnection from everything that previously made them feel part of something. But what may seem like a punishment at first is actually a preparation. Intense solitude has a deep purpose. It is during these moments that the chosen ones find the time and space to look within, to listen to that inner voice that, in the midst of the noise of the world, is often difficult to perceive. In this silence, the most important questions arise. Who am I? Why am I here? What does life expect of me? And while these questions may seem overwhelming, they are also the key to transformative personal and spiritual growth. Far from being a permanent state, loneliness is a stage of the journey. It is like a spiritual retreat that the universe orchestrates so that the chosen ones can reorganize their thoughts, heal their emotional wounds, and find clarity. During these periods, many experience a deeper connection with the divine. Some begin to meditate, others find solace in nature, and others discover skills and talents they have never explored before. What differentiates the chosen ones in these moments of isolation is their ability to transform it into something meaningful. Instead of resisting, they learn to accept loneliness as an opportunity to reset themselves. It is in this stillness that you understand that you are not really alone, but surrounded by the guidance of the universe, even if it is in ways you cannot always see or understand. However, this stage is not without its challenges. It can be painful to lose connections that were once important or to face the void left by the absence of companionship. But herein lies the real lesson: loneliness is not a punishment, but a preparation. It is a stage of internal strengthening, where the chosen ones develop a deeper relationship with themselves and learn to depend less on external validations. Over time, the elect emerge from these periods stronger, wiser, and with a renewed understanding of their purpose. Loneliness teaches them that their true value does not come from others, but from what they carry inside. In addition, it gives them the tools to face future challenges with a different perspective, knowing that, although the path may be lonely at times, they are never really abandoned. In the end, moments of intense solitude are like a cocoon to a butterfly. Although they may seem dark and restrictive in the moment, they are the place where the most beautiful transformation occurs. When the elect emerge, they are ready to face the world with brighter light, clearer vision, and a deeper connection to their essence and to the divine. 3. Extraordinary intuition. One of the most amazing characteristics of the chosen ones is their ability to have an extraordinary intuition, that inner sensation that seems to transcend the logical and the obvious. It's as if they're connected to an always-on spiritual radar, capable of picking up signals, emotions, and vibrations that others might miss. Intuition manifests itself in many ways. It can be that inexplicable hunch that drives you to make a decision, such as changing paths, contacting someone at a crucial moment, or avoiding a situation that might have turned out to be unfavorable. It can also appear in revelatory dreams, those that come with clear or symbolic messages that seem to anticipate future events. For the chosen ones, dreams are not just fragments of the subconscious, but portals of communication with the universe. In addition, the intuition of the chosen ones allows them to feel the energies of people and places almost palpably. When in a room or interacting with someone, they can pick up on hidden emotions, unexpressed intentions, or even the essence of the energy around them. This is not a magical or supernatural ability, it is a deep connection with the spiritual and the invisible. For example, a chosen one may enter a space and, without knowing exactly why, feel a dense or uncomfortable environment. Later, they might discover that something negative had happened there or that a person present was going through a difficult time. Similarly, they can detect when someone needs help, even if that person doesn't verbalize it. It is as if the universe gives you subtle clues so that you can fulfill your purpose of enlightening and guiding. This intuitive connection also helps them make important decisions in their life. While others may rely exclusively on logic or external data, the chosen ones know that true wisdom comes from the balance between heart, mind, and spirit. Listening to that inner voice, that inexplicable sense of, this is the right thing to do, is an act of trust in your connection to the divine. However, this skill can also be challenging. Feeling the energies and emotions of others so deeply can be exhausting if you are not careful. The chosen ones must learn to set energetic boundaries so as not to absorb negativity from their environment. This learning is critical to maintaining your balance and continuing to use your intuition as a powerful tool. The true gift of extraordinary intuition is the ability to act as a bridge between the visible and the invisible, the known and the unknown. This connection allows them to not only guide themselves, but also inspire and help others on their path. In the end, intuition isn't just a skill, it is further proof that they are deeply connected to the universal flow. For the chosen ones, trusting their intuition is not an option, it is a necessity. In every decision and every important moment, that inner voice reminds you that you are not alone, that the universe is always communicating with you, guiding you towards the purpose you came to fulfill. 4. Resilience in the face of great challenges. The life of the chosen ones is not easy. In fact, it is common for them to face great challenges that seem to test their strength, their faith, and their determination. But what sets them apart is their ability to get up again and again, even when circumstances seem to be stacked against them. This resilience is not just a characteristic, it is a necessity, a key tool that allows them to learn, grow, and move towards the fulfillment of their mission. Often, these challenges can seem disproportionate. Painful losses, unexpected failures, deep betrayals, or roadways full of obstacles are all part of the journey. But there is a reason behind these trials. The elect are not shaped by comfort, but by the fire of adversity. Every difficulty you face has a greater purpose, a lesson that prepares you for the unique role you are meant to play. For example, someone who is called to lead others may face rejection or misunderstanding in their first steps. This initial pain is not a punishment, but a preparation. It teaches them empathy, perseverance, and the ability to connect deeply with those who are also struggling. Similarly, someone for the purpose of healing may go through personal illnesses or crises that give them a unique perspective and authentic connection to those who seek their help. The resilience of the chosen ones does not mean that they do not feel pain or hopelessness. On the contrary, they experience human emotions in all their intensity. But instead of giving up, they find within themselves a spark of hope, a strength that tells them, "This too shall pass." All of this has a greater purpose. This knowledge allows them to turn their wounds into wisdom and their pain into power. The motivational phrase, "The elect are tested, but never defeated," perfectly captures this process. The trials they face are not an indication of weakness, but of strength. Each time they overcome an obstacle, they become stronger, wiser, and more prepared to accomplish their mission. As they look back, many chosen ones realize that the hardships they faced not only taught them valuable lessons, but also guided them exactly where they needed to be. A fundamental aspect of this resilience is the ability to find meaning in difficult experiences. The chosen ones know that nothing happens by chance. Every loss, every challenge, and every mistake contains a seed of growth. This gives them a unique perspective that allows them to stand their ground even in the darkest of times. In the end, the chosen ones understand that great challenges are not punishments, but tools of the universe to polish their character and awaken their true potential. Every test they pass reminds them that they have an inner strength that cannot be broken. If you're facing tough times, remember this: your resilience is proof that you're being prepared for something big. No matter how dark the night is, the dawn always comes. The elect not only survive, but thrive, because each battle brings them closer to fulfilling their divine purpose. 5. Attraction to spiritual knowledge. One of the most distinctive traits of the chosen ones is their insatiable pursuit of spiritual knowledge. From very early in their lives, they feel that material reality cannot be all that exists. This physical world, although important, does not completely satisfy your curiosity or answer the deep questions that arise within you. Consequently, they begin a path of exploration that takes them beyond the obvious, immersing themselves in books, philosophies, and practices that others might ignore or consider unconventional. It is common for the chosen ones to ask themselves questions that others do not stop to consider. Who am I really? What happens after death? What is the purpose of life? These concerns are the spark that ignites their spiritual search, leading them to study religions, ancient philosophies, occult sciences, or even modern disciplines such as quantum physics, which seek to unite science with spirituality. They are not satisfied with superficial answers, they need to dig deeper, investigate, and experiment for themselves. A practical example of this attraction could be someone who, when faced with a moment of personal crisis, instead of seeking external distractions, begins to read about meditation, the law of attraction, or the principles of karma. While others might consider these ideas as simple concepts, the chosen ones perceive them as universal truths that can transform their lives. This openness leads them to connect with spiritual practices such as meditation, yoga, ancestral rituals, or even modern forms of connection, such as spiritual retreats or self-knowledge workshops. However, this search is not limited to the intellectual. The chosen ones don't just read or study, integrate knowledge into their lives. They experiment with new ways of thinking, change the way they relate to others, and adopt practices that help them raise their vibration. For them, learning is not something external, but a way to reconnect with their essence and with the divine. Another important aspect of this quest is the ability to find wisdom in all places. While others might see a situation as mundane, the chosen ones perceive profound lessons. A casual conversation, a phrase in a book, or even a moment of silence can become a spiritual revelation. This ability to learn from everything around them is what drives them to continue growing and evolving. The attraction to spiritual knowledge also allows them to connect with like-minded people, creating communities where they can share their experiences and learning. These circles not only enrich their path, but also remind them that they are not alone in their quest. If you feel identified with this constant need to explore and learn more about the spiritual, it is because your soul is awakening. Your attraction to knowledge is not an accident, it is a call from the universe for you to discover who you really are and what your place is in this vast cosmic fabric. The search never ends, but every step you take brings you closer to the truth. 6. Feeling of not fitting in. For the chosen, the feeling of not fitting into this world is a common and sometimes deeply unnerving experience. From a young age, they may feel different, as if their thoughts and perspectives are disconnected from those around them. While most follow social norms and cultural expectations without question, the chosen ones see the world from a unique perspective, questioning what others take for granted and looking for deeper meaning in everything they do. This disconnection can manifest itself in different areas of life. In relationships, the chosen ones may feel that they are not fully understood by their friends, family, or partners. In work environments, they may have innovative ideas that clash with traditional systems. Even in everyday situations, they may experience a nagging sense of not belonging to a group or place. However, this difference is not a flaw, but a sign that they are destined for something bigger. The spiritual connection of the elect and their way of seeing life transcend the limitations of the material world. Therefore, this feeling of not fitting in is no coincidence. It is an indication that your vision is greater than the limitations of this world. While others focus on the immediate and tangible, the chosen perceive life as part of a larger and more meaningful whole. His thought encompasses not only the present, but also the soul's eternal purpose and connection to the universe. Although this sensation can be uncomfortable or even painful at times, it is also an opportunity to discover its authenticity. Instead of trying to conform to the expectations of others, the chosen ones learn, over time, to accept and celebrate their uniqueness. They understand that their difference is not a barrier, but a gift, a tool that allows them to light the way for others. For example, while the average person might be focused on accumulating material achievements, the chosen ones wonder how their actions impact the world or how they can contribute to a greater good. This broader perspective can cause their priorities to be misaligned with those around them, but it also drives them to seek out communities and people with a similar vibe. The most beautiful thing about this experience is that, although the chosen ones often feel like they don't fit in, they are never truly alone. Her path, while unique, is intertwined with that of others who share a similar mission. It is a matter of time before they find those kindred souls who make them feel understood and valued. If you've ever felt like you don't belong, remember this: you're not here to fit into a mold, but to break it. The way you see the world is a reflection of your connection to something bigger, and your difference is what will allow you to fulfill your unique purpose. So, instead of trying to fit in, choose to shine. Your light is needed, and your vision is a gift to this world. 7. Transformative relationships. One of the most powerful qualities of the chosen ones is their ability to transform the people around them. No matter where they are or how long they interact with someone, their energy has a profound and lasting impact. This occurs because the chosen ones have a special vibration, a connection to the divine that allows them to act as beacons of light and healing in the lives of others. Transformative relationships are not always easy or superficial. For the chosen ones, every bond, whether with friends, family, co-workers, or even strangers, has a deeper purpose. Often, these connections are not based solely on affinity or circumstance, but on a spiritual calling. It is as if the universe strategically places them in the lives of certain people to help them grow, heal, or awaken. For example, a chosen one may enter the life of someone who is facing emotional or spiritual difficulties. Through a conversation, a kind gesture, or simply their presence, that person begins to see things from a new perspective. It is not that the chosen one fixes their lives, but that their energy inspires others to look inward and find their own strength. This transformation can also be indirect. Some people may feel uncomfortable being around the chosen ones because their light reflects the shadows that others have avoided facing. However, even in these cases, the impact is positive. The presence of the chosen ones invites those around you to confront your fears, heal your wounds, and raise your vibration, even though the process may be challenging. Of course, this transformative role also requires a great deal of balance. The chosen ones must learn not to absorb the emotions or problems of others. Although their energy uplifts those around them, they also need to protect their own spiritual and emotional well-being. This involves setting healthy boundaries and remembering that your role is not to save anyone, but simply to be a channel of inspiration and love. In many cases, these transformative relationships not only benefit others, but also enrich the lives of the elect. Every interaction teaches them something new about love, compassion, and human interconnectedness. As they help others grow, they also expand on a spiritual level, learning to balance giving and receiving. The powerful phrase, "your energy uplifts those around you," captures the essence of this gift. Those elected do not need to make grand gestures to transform lives. Its authenticity, its light, and its presence are sufficient. Although they may not realize the impact they have, the people who cross their path are rarely the same again. If you're a chosen one, remember that your ability to transform relationships is a divine gift. Don't underestimate the power of your energy or the impact of your presence. Every connection you create is an opportunity to sow seeds of change, love, and healing in the world. 8. Love for nature and universal connection. For the elect, nature is not simply a place to escape the hustle and bustle of the world, but a spiritual home where they feel truly connected to their essence and to the divine. It is in the trees, the sky, the mountains, and the rivers that they find the deep peace that their souls yearn for. This love for nature is not a passing taste, but a profound call that reminds them of their union with all that exists. When the chosen ones are in contact with nature, something inside them awakens. It is not only the physical beauty of a sunrise or the melody of the wind through the leaves that moves them, but the sacred energy that emanates from each natural element. It is as if the earth herself is speaking to you, reminding you that you are part of something much bigger, a universal fabric where everything is interconnected. This connection not only brings you peace, but also clarity. In the midst of nature, the concerns of the material world dissolve, and what really matters becomes apparent. Many chosen ones discover that the answers they seek are there, in the song of birds, the flow of a river, or the silent embrace of a forest. Nature teaches them about balance, patience, and harmony, qualities that they integrate into their daily lives. For example, when walking barefoot on the grass or gazing at the stars, the chosen ones experience a sense of belonging that transcends the physical. They understand that they are not separate from the earth, but are an extension of it. This perspective fosters in them a deep respect for the environment and a commitment to care for the planet, knowing that by protecting nature, they are taking care of an essential part of themselves. The phrase, "nature is not a refuge, it is your spiritual home," captures this connection in its entirety. The elect do not see nature as a temporary escape, but as a constant reminder of its divine origin and the unity of all things. By being in contact with it, they feel that they return to their most authentic state, free from the distractions of the modern world. This love of nature also deepens their sense of universal connection. The elect understand that just as every leaf, every rock, and every drop of water has its place in the grand design of life, so do they. This understanding gives them a sense of purpose and belonging that transcends the limitations of their everyday lives. If you feel more alive and at peace surrounded by nature, it is because you are recognizing your true essence. You are part of this world, but also part of the infinite universe. In every tree you touch, in every breeze you feel, and in every star you gaze, there is the reminder that you are connected to everything. These numbers, often called master numbers or angel numbers, have deep meaning and are seen as signs that the elect are aligned with their spiritual purpose. Every time you see these number sequences, you feel a sense of validation, as if the universe is telling you, you are where you need to be. Keep going. In addition to numbers, the chosen ones often meet key people at crucial moments in their lives. Synchronicities can also manifest in the context of being in the right place at the right time. A chosen one might feel compelled to take a different path than usual, only to meet someone important or receive an unexpected opportunity. This kind of synchronization often elicits a sense of awe, as if the universe has aligned all events so that everything happened at that precise instant. It is in those moments that the chosen ones may feel that they are being guided by forces beyond their comprehension, which gives them greater confidence to follow their path. The constant appearance of these synchronicities leads the chosen ones to a deep understanding that everything in life is connected, and that every experience has a purpose. Throughout their lives, the chosen ones feel a deep responsibility to leave a positive mark, to contribute to meaningful change that goes beyond personal or material goals. Their impact is not measured in the accumulation of wealth or power, but in the energy they emit, the lives they touch, and the transformations they bring about in their environment. From a young age, the chosen ones have a clear awareness that they are here for something bigger. Although at first this call may be vague or even difficult to comprehend, over time it becomes clearer. Your mission is to serve humanity in a unique way. This can manifest itself in many ways, through teaching, service to others, art, creating projects that benefit the community, or even in the way they impact a single person at a crucial time. Each of them carries a spark within them, a light that is not meant to be saved, but to expand and infect others. The power of the chosen ones to transform their environment lies in their authenticity. They don't need to do great things to make a mark, His very presence is transformative. By living from a place of wholeness and unconditional love, the chosen inspire others to do the same. The way they are, act, and treat others has the power to uplift those around them, bringing about a shift in their energy and often their outlook on life. It is as if, by the simple fact of being present, the elect lighten the load of those who are near, awakening in them a higher consciousness and a deeper connection with their own divine essence. The spiritual legacy of the elect is not necessarily something that is immediately apparent. Many times, the impact they have on the world is subtle, but profound. An inspiring conversation, an act of selfless kindness, or an example of courage can have repercussions that last beyond what you imagine. Your energy and intent continue to vibrate in the world long after the interaction has ended. What the elect don't always see is that their actions are seeds of change that multiply, as what they sow in the hearts of others can grow and multiply in unimaginable ways. Throughout their lives, the chosen ones may encounter challenges that test them, but their resilience and ability to keep their light on, even in dark moments, allows them to move forward with their mission. In the end, what they leave behind is a spiritual legacy, a footprint of love, wisdom, and transformation that continues to influence the world long after they are gone. The final inspiration is clear: your life is a spark destined to ignite something much greater. The impact of the chosen ones is not measured in external achievements, but in the vibration they leave in the universe. His light, though sometimes small, has the power to illuminate vast paths, and his life is the beginning of a chain of events that can transform generations. The chosen ones are agents of change, and the world is their canvas. At the end of this journey through the 10 experiences that only the chosen ones live, it is important to remember that you are not alone on this path. Every challenge, every synchronicity, every moment of solitude or intuition, is part of a divine process that guides you toward your greater purpose. Your life has a deep meaning, and even if you sometimes don't understand the purpose of each experience, trust that the universe is working in your favor. You are a being of light, destined to leave a mark on this world. The relationships you transform, the spiritual knowledge you seek, and the impact you have on those around you are all part of your legacy. And while the journey may be difficult, remember that you are resilient. The path of the elect is not always easy, but it is always valuable. So, if you ever find yourself doubting your purpose or feeling like you don't fit in, take a breath and remember, your light is unique. The universe is guiding you, and your mission is bigger than you imagine. Move forward with confidence, because every step you take brings you closer to the realization of your true self. Now that we've explored these 10 experiences that only the chosen ones have, we'd like to hear your thoughts. Have you ever identified with any of these signs in your life? How have they impacted your spiritual path and purpose? Share your reflections in the comments. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to click on the link in the description to learn more and continue to deepen your spiritual path. We are waiting for you there. If you have been inspired by this video, we invite you to subscribe to the channel, like the video and activate the notification bell so that you continue to receive more videos like this one. Thank you for being part of our Essential Vibrations community. Remember to share this message with those people you think can help them. See you in the following video.